Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel guys, is going to be part one of my latest Blu-ray haul video. And yeah, I've bought a lot of Blu-ray titles recently, and this is going to be part one of this. And yeah, I've bought some great titles and some interesting titles as well. But before we do crack on with that, guys, I recently hit 700 subs on my channel. My goodness, guys, honestly, there's just no words to describe this and express how wonderfully humbled and just super humbled and, you know, really just amazed that I got to this milestone in the time I did. I honestly, guys, I would have still been super humbled to being at 100, 200 subs still right now. But starting YouTube in January 2024 and to get into this milestone within under 2 years, and I'm getting a bit emotional now, as you can tell. I didn't think this would happen in the time it did, and I couldn't have done this without you guys. Honestly, you guys are all absolutely amazing, and yeah, getting to this is it's just a dream come true. And it's just perfect timing, getting to a new milestone as well, because starting this new job as well. This has just been a fantastic year. But like I say, guys, I'm still would have been absolutely, you know, thrilled to still being on 100 and 200 subs for that alone. But to get to this 700 subs, wow, guys, honestly, from the dear bottom of my heart, thank you so dearly much. And yeah, thanks for, you know, like, all your wonderful continuous support. Thank you for, yeah, thank you a million to each and every one of you. And just for the kind messages, for the wonderful comments, to the people who have kindly sent me stuff as well. I've met so many incredible people through YouTube. I've maintained some amazing friendships through this YouTube journey as well, which I consider dear friends for life now. And yeah, it has just been an incredible journey, been on some amazing live streams, had some amazing meetups as well with wonderful like-minded people that, again, I class dear friends for life now. It is just, yeah, doing this YouTube journey is honestly been one of the best things that's ever happened to me, and I couldn't have done this without you guys. So guys, this video goes out to you, to each and every one of you, for all of your fantastic support, your kind messages and comments. And even if it was just to check out a minute or two of a video, even for that alone, guys, thank you so much. So yep, guys, I thought what better way to celebrate getting to this new milestone than to do this part one of this almighty Blu-ray haul video. And I think I've got a 4K included as well. So, yeah, well, Roy, and by the way, Roy, thanks so much for your lovely kind shout out in your latest weekly watches. And both of our teams won yesterday, Roy. Both Everton and Spurs had banging wins yesterday, so we were both thrilled about that. And yeah, so I thought to myself, do you know what? I wasn't originally going to get a Pepsi Max today. I was half-arsed. I just fancied a lazy Sunday. But then I remembered, do you know what? I've got to pop out to the corner shop and get some more milk. So yes, Roy, I also got a Pepsi Max to celebrate getting to this milestone as well. I've got a cup of tea as well, but I thought, sod it, I'm going to take things up a notch here and get a Pepsi Max to celebrate. Oh, guys, if there's one thing to highlight that happened this year was, of course, the wonderful meetups I've had this year, but part of that wonderful meetup in Birmingham when I asked Roy, are you going to have a Pepsi Max today? And, well, Roy did today, and I'm having a Pepsi Max today as well. So, yeah, guys, grab yourself a Pepsi Max. This, honestly, this video goes out to you guys for the wonderful, like, kind support and continuous support on the channel. Yeah, this video is devoted to you guys, and yeah, this is probably one of the best hauls yet on the channel. So grab yourself a Pepsi Max or a cuppa or a beverage of your choice, and let's get on with the show. Where Christmas is around the corner. I've got my Crimbo jumper here, and I've got my Gremlins Crimbo jumper on. Christmas is around the corner. Let's get on with the show. Let it snow and let the good times roll. Cheers, everybody. Divine. Oh, look at the size of that ear. That's what she said. Right, guys, so getting on to the stack of Blu-rays, and yeah, a lot of these were like online purchases, but I did buy some titles from HMV as well and so forth. So yeah, a lot of these are from CX's website, because there's a lot of these titles I don't see around too often in the wild, and yeah, they were just like in my price range, and some out of print titles as well. But yeah, the first one I've gone for, and this one I think I got just under, I think it was just under £4 postage, easy A. So yeah, with Emma Stone, I don't think I've seen this all the way through, actually, guys, but yeah, Emma Stone, woof. She is gorgeous in this film, and yeah, I don't think I've seen this all the way through, but I know this film does get a bit of a good positive reception, and it's got a good cast, actually. You've got Patricia Clarkson, you've got Thomas Hayden Church, Today's Sunday Thomas, Stanley Tucci, Lisa Kudrow. Yeah, you've got a good cast to this one. I can't remember, it's Justin Timberlake in this one as well. So yeah, but I like a bit of a coming of age sort of comedy drama, this one, so definitely hit the bill for me, and that is easy A. I think you've got a bit of background artwork as well. So, Emma Stone, absolutely stunning in there, as well as that lady. So yeah, good thing I'm gonna be watching this film pretty soon, because yeah, man. So that's Stay Home, Go to the Movies. Oh, got a little bit of advertisement in there as well. Excellent stuff. Easy A, easy does it. And yeah, guys, do let me know your thoughts on that one in the comments down below there. Right, guys, and again, this isn't like a too hard, like Easy A, this isn't a too hard to find Blu-ray, but again, not really one to see all too often. And this film, again, I think came out the same year, and that is Tamara Drew. So, Tamara Drew a Kite, or Tamara Drew Barrymore. Right, so yeah, Tamara Drew, which again I've heard pretty good things about. This has got Tamsin Gregg from Friday Night Dinner, I think, and was it Black Books? Gemma Arterton, Bill Camp, Dominic Cooper, Luke Evans. So yeah, got a pretty decent cast this one, and oh, it's a British comedy as well. So yeah, definitely hit the bill for me for it being like, I think it's like a comedy drama sort of thing. So yeah, that one, Tamara Drew, what she drew or sketch, I didn't know. But there's that one. Right, guys, a bit of a tragic backstory with this one. So, I mentioned in, I think it was my last DVD haul video. Now, there was a parcel of DVDs, right? And the postie had two options. He could have either left it in the blue or green bin. He or she could have left it in the blue or green bin, or possibly maybe if a neighbour was there to like look after the parcel for me, and it would have been sheltered. It would have been fine towards the parcel. So instead of that, I think the postie didn't have a look at the forecast that very afternoon, because I returned home and unfortunately, guys, the parcel was by the back door in the pissing rain, and this cover, and the water went through the plastic and it got onto the cover. So I'm sure this postie is a nice person, don't get us wrong, guys, but fuck me. Why did this postie leave the parcel in the pissing rain? Holy fuck, this is just, oh man, I don't get it. So, unfortunately, most of the water did go through this cover, through the plastic. The DVDs is not as bad, but honestly, guys, I'm going to hang on to this for a while, but I might end up getting a replacement for this. But wow, yeah, when I saw it, it was fucked, basically. Yeah, so the bucket list, the fuck it list, I might have to get a replacement for this Blu-ray, and that is, yeah, the bucket list. Great movie, by the way, guys. I do love this film, but yeah, unfortunately, that cover, has suffered through like water damage. So it's sadly, yeah, seen better days, but yeah, this cover. But anyways, guys, I will say though, for the most part, I've not had any problems with like the post and that. It's been pretty smooth sailing. So yeah, but brilliant movie, guys. Great great leading cast with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman and Rob Reiner, who is a fantastic director. Rob Reiner, pretty underrated in my opinion. Sean Hayes and Rob Morrow. So yeah, great film, this one. Pretty bittersweet comedy drama. There's that one, the bucket list. So, yeah, guys, I think I started watching this one years ago, but I never went back to it, to be honest. And I think I might have lost a bit of interest at the time when watching this film. But again, guys, my film taste and my opinions of films have changed on certain films over the course of a few years, and maybe this one will change, who knows. And to be fair, guys, this also does have a pretty decent reception, and yeah, it's definitely one I think that hits the bill in terms of like these sort of rom-coms and American comedies, which a lot of which, one thing to highlight with my 2025 film diary is been going on this American comedy binge that I've been on, and that is The 5-Year Engagement, which I saw for, again, the sum of 50 pence in CX, so I couldn't have left that behind. So yeah, guys, and with Jason Segel and Emily Blunt, yeah, if Emily was to sort of get her message across, I guess she would be pretty blunt about it in this film, I'd imagine. So yeah, John Krasinski is one lucky bugger indeed. And of course, I do love John Krasinski as Jim in The Office US. So yeah, there's that one, The 5-Year Engagement. And yeah, same director of Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And this has also got Chris Pratt, Alison Brie, So yeah, decent cast to that one. That's the 5-year engagement. Again, not seen the first 4 movies with that one. Right, guys, I did, so yeah, I got those from CX. Actually, yeah, all of those were online purchase. Well, the 5-year engagement I got from CX, I can't remember, was it in Newcastle? Might be Newcastle or Cramlington. But yeah, one day after work, guys, on Friday actually, just gone, after I finished work for my shift for the day, I popped into CX in Cramlington Manor Walks, next to Coupland, which is just amazing. I love Couplands so much. I treated myself to a few titles from the CX at Manor Walks, and I can't believe it, guys. It's taken me this long to get round to getting this in my Blu-ray collection, because, you know, guys, these indie dramas, which you will see a fair few more of these as the video goes on, are probably like my favourite kind of movies, go-to movies, and yeah, can't believe it's taken me this long to get round to getting this in my collection. But for £1, The Fault in Our Stars on Blu-ray, which I love this film, guys. This film is beautiful. Pretty bittersweet as well, don't get us wrong. It is quite a really sad film, emotional film as well, but I do love this film, guys. I've seen it a few times, and I've read the book. The book is great as well, and yeah, focusing on this couple, and I loved it when they just go to like Amsterdam and they fulfill their dream. It's just, yeah, it's a lovely little film, this one, guys. And yeah, I haven't seen it for a long time, actually. It's been a fair few years since I've last seen this one. But yeah, it's Shailene Woodley and yeah, the same actor from Baby Driver that's in this. But you've got a great supporting cast as well. Who is it again? It's Willem Dafoe's in there. You've got Laura Dern is in there as well. So yeah, good stuff. Fault in Our Stars. And I think you've got, oh cool, you've got some art cards in there. I did not know that. So yeah, some art cards. And this director, is it Josh Boone that directed a film recently called Regretting You? Yeah, I watched that at the Market Pavilion in Blythe last month, and that was pretty decent, actually. I would watch that again at some point. But yeah, cool, it came with some art cards. I didn't know that. And then double discers, so yeah, good stuff. And yeah, guys, feel free to use this download code because it expired New Year's Eve 2017 there. So yeah, there's that one, The Fault in Our Stars on Blu-ray. Yeah, I'm gonna have to obviously be in the right mood to go back and rewatch that one. And do you know what as well, guys, with this film, I do remember there being a pretty good soundtrack. And actually the film Regretting You, I remember that having a pretty good soundtrack as well. So it might be a recurring theme with this director's films for sure. It is Josh Boone in it. Yeah, Josh Boone. So there's that one. The Fault in Our Stars. Yeah, guys, just another one of these like cheap and cheerful Blu-rays, 50p, and just like a lovey-dovey sort of rom-com, which I am a bit of a sucker for. And that is the film called He's Just Not That Into You. But you've got a stellar cast. Listen to this, guys. Ben Affleck, Jennifer Aniston, Drew Barrymore, Ollie's favourite actress. Only joking, not all. Jennifer Connelly, Kevin Conley, Bradley Cooper, Scarlett Johansson, Chris Christopherson, Justin Long. And oh, I think there is a character's face that is covered with a sticker, so we can't be having any of that, not on my watch. Well, the sticker won't be going on my watch, that's for damn sure. There we go. We can see those characters again. Yeah, there's that one. He's just not that into you. So yeah, guys, again, sticking with kind of this similar theme with like indie dramas or coming of age dramas. Now, yeah, this one is pretty hard to get hold of now, guys. I got it, I think it was from CX website. I think it came in total for just under £11, but I've seen this gun for much more than that on like other listings and so forth. And this is a Richard Linklater film. I have seen this one go for about, again, 20, 30 quid. And to get it with the slip cover was a bonus for just under £11 with delivery. And that is the film Everybody Wants Some. So yeah, a lot of these films as well, guys, I am going to be probably holding out till the new year now, because I'm going to mostly be watching Christmas movies, and there's going to be some of the key new releases I do want to check out in prep for my end of year favourite film list video. But in one way, guys, it's not a bad thing either, because it just means I've got a lot of films to catch up on and look forward to watching in the new year as well. But yeah, there's that film Everybody Wants Some, and spiritual sequel to Dazed and Confused, which is a great movie. I love that. Did I watch that on VHS earlier in the year? I think I did, to be fair. But yeah, this looks like it's set in the 80s as well. So that's a plus point. And yeah, so really good to get hold of this one on Blu-ray, the film Everybody Wants Some. And it looks like a friendship, coming of age comedy drama, that one. And yeah, I might even make a double bill of that with Dazed and Confused, which I have got the the Criterion Blu-ray for that one as well. Right, and I went into British Heart Foundation shop in South Shields the other week. I spotted this for the sum of 50p. Do you know what I was thinking about? Getting this off eBay. And it would have been about £2-3 with postage, but I'm glad I waited, because I spotted this in the British Heart Foundation charity shop. Now, I think I have seen this before many years ago, but I haven't seen it for a long while. And yeah, it's got a little bit of a divisive reception. I think this is a film like Michael Cera and it's split personality sort of thing. So kind of similar thing to like Me, Myself and Irene, although I don't think this is got anything on that film. I do remember it being alright, this film, and that is the film Youth in Revolt. So, also got Steve Buscemi, Ray Liotta, Justin Long. So yeah, you got a pretty decent cast to this one. Bit of an indie flick. There's like a main relationship in there, and there's like a split personality sort of thing. So yeah, haven't seen it for a long while though, this one, Youth in Revolt. But yeah, good cast of that one. And originally $16.99 at HMV, and now it's 50p free for £1. Wow. Times do change, I guess. Then, guys, sticking with Michael Cera, actually, and I did rewatch this one the other week after so many years, probably about 5-6 years ago when I last watched it. And I know this one has had a 4K, but I haven't heard the best things about the 4K transfer, so I just settled for the Blu-ray, just under £5, brand new and sealed, and that is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant film, guys. Possibly my favourite Edgar Wright film. Edgar Wright is sure no Edgar wrong, because he's definitely not made a bad film in my opinion, and yeah, this is wonderful. I probably would have liked to have seen a sequel to this one, but as a standalone film, it still works and it's brilliant. I love this one. Great ensemble cast as well with Michael Cera, Kieran Culkin, Chris Evans, Anna Kendrick, Alison Pill, Brandon Roth, Jason Schwartzman, Audrey Plaza is in there as well. Just a, yeah, fantastic, fun, bewildering, flamboyant sort of movie, and it's kind of just super fast paced, and there's points where the film doesn't have room to breathe, but with what's cropped in, it's just glued to the screen sort of thing with this film, and you can't take your eyes off it because it's that batshit insane, but you absolutely love what goes on in this film. Yeah, fantastic fun. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and great soundtrack to this one as well. It's just got one of my favourite movie song lists in a film, probably, actually. Yeah, good one. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And I got a brand new copy of this, and I think it was just under £5 with the Black Friday deal. And me and my very good friend Mike, did you see that? Went to see this a couple of years ago at Tyneside Cinema, and both me and Mike have never seen the film before. We saw this at Tyneside, and yeah, we had a really good time seeing this one together at the cinema a couple of years ago, and that is Tokyo Godfathers. So, an offer I couldn't refuse for just under £5. And yeah, guys, this is pretty good, actually, set around the Christmas time, so I think I'm going to get this one rewatched fairly soon, and just a really good, like, Japanese anime film, and kind of a similar story to, like, Shoplifters, actually. I wonder if the director of Shoplifters might have took a bit of inspiration from this film, actually. And yeah, where they're just looking after a child, this family, and they're also trying to find who the parents are with this child that's being left behind on the streets on the night of New Year's Eve. Yeah, it's a really good film though, guys. And yeah, I'll take this one out of the shrink wrap, and I don't have a lot of these, like, anime films in my collection, but Mike, being a trusted judge of film, I know he's sung the praises of, is it Susume, and then there was another one, Mike, you recommended, was it Weathering with You, and the film Your Name? Yeah, I do want to try and get onto those in the new year, Mike, because I know you are very, very fond of those films. We went to go and see oh, what was it? Princess Mononoke, and first time watch from Mike. I've seen it before, but Mike really enjoyed that one. I think that might be Mike's favourite Studio Ghibli film now, so yeah, good one. And yeah, there's that one, Tokyo Godfathers. Bit of background artwork there, so there's that one. Another one that I picked up on Friday from, so I got that one in HMV in Eldon Square. This one I got from CX in Cramlington. So yeah, just next to where I work. Just, yeah, a few shops down from where I work and stuff. And now I could have got the 4K for this one, guys, but I thought, do you know what? I thought I'd take a leaf out of John Mondo's book, and I'll buy this one on Blu-ray as well for a £5. And yeah, I must admit, I wasn't as bothered about getting this one on 4K. I thought the Blu-ray is just fine and dandy for me, and what a fantastic first time watch this was last year. Absolutely brilliant, and gone down now as one of my favourite Christmas films. You know what, guys? I might even watch this when I go back to my parents in a couple of weeks for Christmas, because, yeah, this is just absolutely wonderful. And I've got Roy and my good friend Sai to thank for recommending me this film, and that is The Apartment. What a fucking fantastic movie this is, guys. It is just beautiful. The New York setting, and just set around the Christmas period with Jack Lemmon, who's like working in this office block, and he spends time with, I think, his boss's wife, I think it is, or boss's love interest around the Christmas period, played by Shirley MacLaine. Again, guys, I do need to go back to this movie again to refresh my memory, because I've watched a lot of movies since then. But I do remember he's looking after someone from work, taking care of someone from work who's kind of, you know, like she's kind of having a bit of a rocky period during the Christmas time, and yeah, absolutely fantastic stuff from Billy Wilder. And Billy Wilder is a director. I would love to check out more of his movies in the new year. That's gonna definitely be music to Roy's ears, that. So yeah, Roy, just warming up there, mate. I do want to check out more of Billy Wilder's films in the new year. So The Apartment for a $5 on Blu-ray, and yeah, absolutely beautiful movie. And I'm gonna reverse the artwork as well. Yeah, when I watch this film again, guys, who knows, this might bump up to a 5 out of 5 for me, because yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I'll take the sticker off there as well. And yeah, wonderful stuff for a $5 there, The Apartment. This is a film, Christmas film as well. Now I watched this one last night, I think it was, and yeah, I've got to remember the night. Was it last night I watched this one? And again, guys, I think during the Black Friday sale, pardon me, I think this one came down to about £8, I think it was. And yeah, this was pretty good, actually. I quite enjoyed this one. Maybe not as much as I think a few other people did, but I still enjoyed it. And yeah, pretty good film. There's kind of like a trial courtroom case at the start, and you kind of find the backstory where this lady steals some jewelry, and then it kind of blossoms into this relationship with this guy who I believe is like this job clerk, like this shop assistant, and he works for this he works for like this retail store, this department, and that is the film Remember the Night. So yeah, pretty good, guys. I did like the whole like Christmas / New Year setting with this one as well, and yeah, like this like kind of family sort of driven segment of the movie where there'd be like there'd be like the Christmas tree, and there'd be like the Christmas like decorations and the Christmas dinner, and that setup as well. That was probably my favourite part of this film, and just the setting as well. There was like the scene with like the farm as well, and it had that snowy feel about it. So yeah, pretty good film, that one. Remember the Night, and we'll have a look at the other advertisements with this one. And yeah, I got this one from HMV in Eldon Square for that one as well. Remember the Night, I didn't watch this film last night, but I did pick it up from CX in Cramlington again on Friday, and I don't think this one's got the best reception, guys, but I think it does fill into the bracket with these sort of like these dramas, these indie dramas, or like comedy, romantic dramas I'm a sucker for. And this has got a good cast nonetheless. So Keira Knightley, Sam Worthington, Eva Mendes, Griffin Dunn. Yeah, just a great cast of this one. And directed by Mazzy Tadjedin. Probably butchered that name. Apologies to that director if that director's watching this video. But yeah, this looks like a bit of a romantic drama set in London as well. And I think about an affair as well that goes on, and that's the film Last Night. Bought this for £1.50. If I don't get on with this film though, guys, again, worst case scenario, I've only spent £1.50 on this one, but hopefully I do get some enjoyment out of it. And yeah, this film, now a couple people to mention. So Roy and Tim have spoken highly of this film before on their channels, and I've seen some amazing feedback and like letterbox ratings of all of like these of this film, sorry, as well as many other films, and I can't wait to watch this one again in the new year. And I think it's going to be a film that's going to take my breath away, no doubt, because of the high praise it's got. And again, another one that fits into that bracket of like world cinema films, foreign language films I'm just absolutely love. And some of my favourite films ever are foreign language films as well. And that is Leviathan. So can't wait to watch this, but also to get this Blu-ray for the sum of £3. That is just a bargain, and it is one I no doubt I'm going to end up loving as well. I've been meaning to get this one for a while now. £3 for the Blu-ray, you can't beat that. And it looks like it's going to be an emotional, impactful movie at the same time. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to check this film out, but probably going to have to be in the right mood for this one as well. Leviathan. There was another one I picked up from CX and Cramlington earlier in the year. Was it Rust and Bone, which is meant to be quite a sort of an emotional, impactful film. So yeah, gonna have to be in the right mood for this one as well. But that is Leviathan. Haven't heard the best one about this film, but only spent £3 of it, and it's got some alright ratings. But again, guys, if I don't end up getting on with this film, I'll probably just pass it on. But hopefully, staying optimistic, I will get some enjoyment out of this one. And that is the film Life of Crime. So yeah, this has got good cast to this one. I'll take the sticker off. It's always covering up these characters' names and the cast. So yeah, you've got Jennifer Aniston, Isla Fisher, Tim Robbins, John Hawkes is in there as well. And yeah, it looks like a bit of a crime thriller, this one. So a bit of a different role for Jennifer Aniston in this one as well, to be fair. And it looks like it's going to be like a crime investigation sort of film. So yeah, I'll look forward to giving this one a watch. I'll take this sticker off as well. That was covering up more characters as well. Cheers, CX sticker. So yeah, that one, Life of Crime. Nice yellow disc to that one. The next few are like online purchases as well. Again, this one I haven't actually seen, but does fit into that bracket for like these indie dramas, comedy, coming of age dramas that I'm absolutely love. And that is the film 50/50. I got this one for about £3.50 with postage, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Anna Kendrick, Angelica Houston. So you've got an amazing cast, this one. And yeah, this does look like it's going to be a bit of an emotional film, and I think it's got like comedic elements to it, but it's quite meant to be quite a bittersweet emotional drama as well. But yeah, the film 50/50. So yeah, I'll definitely be giving that one a watch at some point. And Blu-ray and DVD. And you've got something to do with the Hunger Games and other movies there. So I could say the Hunger Games. Give me Battle Royale over that any day of the week. But yeah, there's that one. And Squid Game for that matter as well. And that is the film, yeah, 50/50 there. Right, now guys, again, quite a hard one to get on Blu-ray, and I just saw it. I think it was going for much more than that on eBay and so forth, and it was the uncut version. I think it was about, it came under £13 with postage, which I was more than happy to pay that, considering it's a long out of print title now, and it's probably not one I'm going to see all too often when I'm out and about Blu-ray hunting and whatnot. And that is The Heartbreak Kid from the Farley Brothers, and with Ben Stiller, Jerry Stiller's in there, Scott Wilson, Danny McBride. So yeah, you got a pretty good cast of this one. And this was just under £13 with postage, so quite happy with that. And I'll take the sticker off as well. And yeah, I've seen this one many years ago, guys. I do remember this one being quite enjoyable as well. And yeah, I do remember, I think his girlfriend's love interest at the start is a massive David Bowie fan. So yeah, that is a bonus for me. But yeah, only seen this the once, but haven't seen it for a long time. But I don't remember, I can't remember if I've seen the uncut version or not. I'm going to have to refresh my memory on that one. But the Farley Brothers, who, There's Something About Mary, and Me, Myself and Irene were actually first time watches for me. And then Dumb and Dumber, which I did rewatch recently. I do need to check out Kingpin as well, actually, to be fair. But yeah, I do remember that being quite good. And yeah, one for those like American comedy collection. Now, guys, similar to a couple of films I talked about earlier in the video, this film, I can't remember this one doing all too much for me, but I think I might have. I don't know if I was in the right mood when watching this movie. Plus, guys, I haven't seen for absolute years, and I think it definitely deserves a second viewing, if not an actual first time viewing. So this is going to be, in fairness, like a first time viewing in full swing, and that is the film. And again, guys, I got this for about just under £7 with postage, and quite a hard one to get on Blu-ray, and that is Ruby Sparks, which again falls into that bracket for like these indie dramas that I'm just a massive fan of. But you've got Paul Dano, Antonio Banderas, Annette Bening, Steve Coogan, Elliot Gould, Chris Messenson. Yeah, so, and yeah, directed by the same directors of Little Miss Sunshine and The Way Back as well. So really happy to get that one. And again, guys, I'm looking forward to going back to this and many of these indie dramas in the new year for sure. So that one, Ruby Sparks, which has got a bit of a positive reception, so might have just caught me on the wrong day. But yeah, I'm sure now I'm kind of, my film taste has changed, and my opinions on a lot of these movies have changed over time. So hopefully this one will be no exception as well, Ruby Sparks there. So yeah, couple of these films are from the same director. Who is it again? It's Lars Hallström. And yeah, pretty interesting director. And now this Blu-ray is long out of print, guys. I just one day spotted on eBay, maybe it's about sometime last month. And this came up to about, I think there was one listing for £6.49. I was like, yeah, I'm having that. I'm having some of that. And that is, the cheapest I probably would have found this long out of print Blu-ray as well, to be fair. And that is Chocolate, which is delightful. And chocolate, as the debate scene goes from the film I Love You Man with Paul Rudd and was it Jason Segel. I rewatched this one about 2-3 weeks ago, and yeah, this is great, guys. This is a sweet movie, this indeed. And of course, I did watch this one after 8. See what I did there? But absolutely great stuff from Lars Hallström. Just a Beautiful, wholesome drama starring Johnny Depp, Judi Dench, Juliette Binoche. She was absolutely beautiful and fantastic in this film. And Alfred Molina, appearance from Peter Stormer, he's in this one, and my goodness, guys, he plays an absolute horrid piece of work in this film, I tell you. But yeah, really good to go back to this one after a few years, and probably my best viewing of this film as well. Yeah, that is Chocolate, which is delightful. Oh, do you know what? I should have got some chocolate, or hot chocolate whilst I was showing the Blu-ray of this, but never mind. It's the thoughts that counts. I haven't seen this film, guys, but I got this recommended by my wonderful friend Ollie. Ollie loves film. He said, Sam, this film would be right up your street. You can get the Blu-ray for a decent price, and that I did. I spotted this for about £8 to £9 off eBay. It won 2 Academy Awards. Chocolates went up for, I think it was 5 Academy Awards. So it was just a great time in this director's filmography there. And I will have to have this film with a Strongbow cider fruits for sure. Dark fruits, Strongbow, when watching the Cider House Rules. So yeah, Ollie assured me, Sam, you will love this film. This is right up your street. Starring Michael Caine, Tobey Maguire, I have actually grown to appreciate more as an actor, and more of the films I've seen him in, because I didn't used to be a big fan of Tobey Maguire, but you know what, guys? He's one of them actors I've really grown to appreciate the more films I've seen him with him in. Charlize Theron, Delroy Lindo, Paul Rudd. So you've got a great cast to this one. And won 2 Academy Awards, and I think it looks like it's going to have a bit of a wintry setting to this one. So probably want to watch him with a hot chocolate on a winter's evening as well. So yeah, really great recommendation from you, Ollie. That's unusual, actually. The certificate is 12 and it's rated 18 in Ireland. That's a bit unusual, that, to be fair. But anyways, yeah, Ollie, what a guy you are, and a wonderful judge when it comes to film. So I will report back what I think to that one. By the way, guys, as per usual, any films I haven't seen, I will be adding to the unwatched shelf. And yeah, this will be good, actually, because there's a few more titles I've added there to the unwatched shelf, which I can include in future installments of that series. Yeah, I got this cheap as chips for £1 from CX. Hugo, fantastic film. Again, guys, a great one to watch on like a wintry day. And yeah, that I'm going to do with this film. Maybe not before the year ends now, but definitely in like January or something, still in the winter time. I might watch this one on one winter's evening. And yeah, great film from Martin Scorsese, a love letter to cinema and silent cinema as well. And yeah, just a fantastic film, this one, Hugo, that's got a real magical feel about it. Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, guys, the one Criterion I bought in the Black Friday sale, I think this came to down to about £13, and I'm really excited to check this one out because it's, again, Akira Kurosawa has become one of my favourite directors now, and I've heard this is a very, very solid samurai film, and just one I'm really looking forward to checking out for the first time. Kaja Musha. So yeah, really looking forward to watching this, and it's been on my radar for a while, and that's another highlight of my 2025 movie diary, guys. I've watched a few more of the Kurosawa films and absolutely loved them for the most part. This is meant to be another fantastic film. Honestly, guys, there's probably, Akira, Throne of Blood, both first time watches this year, but also Oh, there's another one that I put in that high bracket as well. I'm sure there's another film that I watched that absolutely took my breath away. Ran. So Akira Kurosawa, 3 films by him now that has gone down as some of my favourite films of all time. And yeah, can't wait to see what's in store with this film. And oh, you've got a bit of a booklet there as well, so excellent stuff. I watched, what was it, High and Low and Stray Dog earlier in the year and really enjoyed both of those films as well. Nice, some artwork and detail on there. Great stuff. Some good illustrations to this one as well. And Throne of Blood is going to be shown in the new year at Tyneside Cinema, and I might just have to go along to that because, yeah, that film, absolutely amazing. So, yeah, just some images there, guys. Good stuff. Definitely one I'll be checking out for sure in the new year. That is Kaji Musha. Now, guys, the next 5 movies are all Jim Carrey movies. So, Jim Carrey is one of my favourite actors now. I absolutely love Jim Carrey. Top 5 actor for me, and also my favourite comedic actor. But of course, I say he's my favourite comedic actor. There is a lot more to Jim Carrey than obviously a lot of these comedy films. And yeah, to my shame, there's still a fair few of Jim Carrey films I haven't actually seen. So the Jim Carrey fan in me had to purchase a few of the Jim Carrey films I've not seen. However, also ones I've been meaning to add to my Blu-ray collection now. This, I've heard, is a really good sort of like serious role from Jim Carrey. My friend, she recommended me this film. She said it's excellent. And also a couple other people say it's a very good like sort of psychological thriller with Jim Carrey. And I got this from CX in Newcastle for the sum of £8, and that is the number 23, and I haven't seen the first 22 films. Had to chuck that in there. But yeah, this I think came out the same year as Yes Man, I think. Directed by Joel Schumacher directed this one. Wow, I forgot about that. And then this has got Virginia Madsen, Logan Lerman, Danny Houston. So yeah, I've heard this is meant to be like a psychological thriller, this one, drama. The number 23, which I've heard pretty positive things about. The uncut version on Blu-ray there. And is that the special features or is it that the DVD there? So that's the number 23, which I'm looking forward to giving a watch. And one other thing to highlight with my 2025 movie diary this year is going back to a few Jim Carrey's films, but checking out some Jim Carrey films for the first time as well. So there's that one, the number 23. A cheap and cheerful one. This is not one of Jim Carrey's best films, but again, guys, I do remember having a fun time with this one. I've seen it a few times many years ago. Do remember really enjoying it. And again, another one that ticks the box of being a good one to watch at the winter season, and that is Mr. Popper's Penguins. Not a particularly good movie, but a fun watch for sure. And yeah, just for Jim Carrey alone, guys, it's definitely one nonetheless I am going to keep in my collection. And a double discer with the Blu-ray. And the DVD there as well. So that's Mr. Popper's Penguins. Then, guys, I was absolutely delighted to get this for the price I did, because it's a long out of print title now. Pretty hard to get hold of on Blu-ray, and I think there was one listing that came up on eBay for, I think it was just about £12 with postage. So I thought, yeah, that will definitely be coming into the basket, making its way into the basket, and that is the Blu-ray for Bruce Almighty, which I really like, really enjoyable 2000s comedy with Jim Carrey. You know, Jim Carrey who is summoned with God, and then he's got all these like powers and stuff, and it kind of changes his life around. So similar theme to like Liar Liar, where he transforms into someone that can't lie for the day, and then you've got Yes Man, where you see his character evolve into someone who has got to say yes to every opportunity. So I think this could make a good triple bill with them two films. But yeah, absolutely love this film. And obviously you got Steve Carell, Jennifer Aniston, Morgan Freeman, and yeah, you've got a really good cast of this one. And for that price, I was more than happy to pay £12 for this long out of print Blu-ray there. So there's that one, Bruce Almighty. Definitely Bruce Springsteen Almighty. And again, guys, quite a hard to come by Blu-ray now, but £12 with postage, definitely in my price range. And I actually did go back to this one again recently, and it still holds up after all them years. And that is the original Dumb and Dumber, the uncut version on Blu-ray. Oh my god, guys, I had such a ball watching this again. Just the scene where Lloyd can't stop pissing into each bottle after bottle, and that officer mistakens him for drink driving. There's the scene where he's meant to meet a lady at 10 o'clock in this bar, and then he comes back to the hotel and says she wasn't there, but oh wait, I think she meant 10 o'clock at night and not 10 o'clock in the morning. The toilet scene with Harry is hysterical. That scene with the snowman as well. Just a really daft, fun, wacky ride of a comedy. That is just a lovable production there from the Farley brothers. Yeah. So Dumb and Dumber, the uncut version there. And again, guys, another Blu-ray you very rarely see nowadays out in the wild. And again, it was about £11–12 with postage, which I was more than happy to pay that, considering I'm a big Jim Carrey fan, but also this film, again, I've seen this on Blu-ray go for much more than that, getting on the £20 mark. And I thought it was just in my price range, and I had such a ball revisiting this one after all these years earlier in the year, and that is Liar Liar on Blu-ray. Yeah, just a cracking little film, this one, guys, where yeah, Jim Carrey plays this lawyer, this workaholic, and he can't tell a single lie for one day, and it just turns his life upside down. It's just a, yeah, really enjoyable little movie, this one, and definitely one of Jim Carrey's like best comedies in my opinion there. So there's that one, Liar Liar on Blu-ray, which I was absolutely thrilled to get, and no lie about it. And the last couple of Blu-rays before we get onto the 4K, and again, guys, a couple of American comedies I absolutely love and been meaning to get on Blu-ray for the longest time, and they were included in the Black Friday sale. I think it came down to about a £5 each, and I thought, yep, Party Time, excellent. Wayne's World 1 and 2, yep. Love these movies, guys. I grew up with both of these movies. We had them on VHS all them years ago. I remember me and my mum and dad, we would just sit down and watch this together as a family as well. Just absolutely great stuff. And I kind of would have liked a third movie at that time to sign off as a trilogy, but still as a double bill, it still works on its own accord. And yeah, this is just like kind of quite influenced by Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's got that similar humour in that, and it's a great like kind of soundtrack, music themed as well. They do this sort of live show that happens in like their basement, like on like a weekly basis. And yeah, the chemistry between Wayne and Garth is just, it's just second to none. And was it Rob Lowe who plays the villain in this? I think it might have been. And then you've got Cassandra, who's a brilliant addition to the first film as well. So that is Wayne's World. And I thought to that, the Blu-ray, it will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. And it was. Surprisingly though, guys, I think this is one of the few sequels I do prefer over the original. Wayne's World 2, brilliant. I love this. Just a great kind of homage to Woodstock with Waynestock. And Christopher Walken plays a pretty cool villain. Great rivalry between Wayne and Christopher Walken, and Cassandra's dad in there as well. And yeah, just a really entertaining film. Great like kind of dream sequence with the whole like kind of desert thing as well. Good like kind of scene when they go to Piccadilly Circus and they try and find like this agent as well. It is, yeah, just a really fun, entertaining like follow-up to the original there, Wayne's World 2, which only came out I think the year after the original. And yeah, looking forward to going back to this one after all them years. And the last one for part one of this almighty Blu-ray haul. And yeah, a good thing, guys, I've split this into two parts because woof, this is definitely getting long. That's what she said. Now, guys, I did spot this for £10 and with a slipcover. Now, there is a catch to this one, and I'll tell you why there's a catch to this one. But I thought £10 with postage, with the slip. I've only seen it the once, and it was at the cinema many years ago. But do you know what, guys? I think this is got to be one of the greatest films ever, in my opinion, and one of the best musicals you'll ever get in your life. And from the same director of Whiplash, which is in my top 30 films of all time, guys. If you have not seen Whiplash, you've got to check it out, guys. It is fucking amazing, that movie. I absolutely love it. But Damien Chazelle also directed First Man, which I thought was pretty good, and the other film Babylon, which I'm yet to check out. But this is absolutely hands down my second favourite film of Damien Chazelle after he directed Whiplash, and that is La La Land. Just 5-star film for me. Absolutely love it. Like Whiplash, another 5-star film for me. This director is fantastic, and yeah, this is just wonderful. I can't wait to see the 4K transfer on this because I can just see the colours will just pop. It's just such a vibrant movie, and the chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone is just dynamite. It is magic. The song numbers, everything about this film is just glorious. So I had to get this one for a tenner on 4K, but there is a slight catch, guys, and I will tell you why it was just down to a tenner. Was it comes with the 4K and smart cards, which we will go through, but 4K disc only and no Blu-ray. But you know what, guys? I figured there is individual 4Ks now, some of which that don't come with the Blu-ray anyway. And if I do want to get the Blu-ray, no doubt I'll see for a couple of quid. But to get the 4K disc and art card slipcover for £10, that is good enough for me. And like I say, guys, I'll probably, no doubt, will pick up the individual Blu-ray for a couple of quid and can have the best of both worlds. But yeah, for the 4K disc alone, guys, for a tenner, that was good enough for me. And yeah, just a wonderful, wonderful film. And I know Roy isn't a massive fan of musicals, and I'm not a massive fan of musicals either, to be honest, but even Roy agrees that he absolutely loves this film as well. And yeah, it's just a beautiful movie. And yeah, one I'm going to probably be checking out for the first time in nearly a decade, so had to get that one for that price. And what a great way to sign off this part one with that bargain right there, La La Land on 4K. So that's it for part one of this almighty Blu-ray and 4K haul video, guys. Do let me know in the comments, have you seen any of these movies? What's your thoughts on them? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. And I do want to take the time, guys, to say thanks ever so much for all of your continuous support. And episode 11 of the Unwatched Shell series, part 2 of this. And I've got to do part 3 of my mega DVD haul. And I do want to do something Christmas themed as well. So there'll be a lot more content to come there in due course. So yeah, guys, thanks for all of your continuous support on the channel, and I'll be back for more content soon. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful December so far there. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care, guys, thank you so much.